What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? My name is David Franco, and welcome back to another mini vlog. This is my chance to micro update you on what I think keyword is interesting. But yeah, guys, my name is David. I've made that clear, but I'm also a proud Apple fanboy, a proud tech geek or tech nerd, whatever you want to call me. It's all the same thing, really. I just love tech. So I figured for today's mini vlog, we're going to visit the old eye shrine. And by the old eye shrine, this is brand new. I just put this together like 2 or 3 weeks ago. The cats are fighting. But guys, I love Apple. Apple quite literally changed my life. Like, it's because of them I'm even recording this video today. Say what you will, but that is the God honest truth. Like, Apple quite literally introduced me to the world of video editing, and honestly, it's because of my first college I went to for my associate's degree that I really got into Apple. And guys, if I gotta be perfectly honest, I was one of those stupid Windows users who dissed Apple just because it wasn't Windows. You know, I was like, think different, more like think straight or something like that, I used to say. But the thing is, I started that college in 2004, and it only took me like a week or two to see why Apple is so good. Like, even back in 04 and today, you know, in 2026, they are better than ever. Like, they are just absolutely killing it. Their market share continues to increase. So, I mean, it only took like a couple weeks for me to really see what the whole, you know, Apple hype was all about, which eventually led me to get this. Live spinach, here we go. Live spinach. Slow pan down for effect. We're almost there. You see it on the far right? This right here. Hello, baby. We meet again. This right here is my first ever Macintosh computer. It's a 17-inch PowerBook G4. This is the computer that changed my life. And we're going to try to boot it today. Because why not? That's what we like to do on this channel. Just have some fun. All right, let's take this beast out. Oh my God. Whew. Look at this thing, guys. 17-inch PowerBook G4. This is the computer that started it all. Pan down Osmo is really not that difficult. Get your life together. And here we go. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. What a massive, massive computer. Guys, like this was my main computer. It got really hot. It was heavy on my lap. And I used to carry this thing quite a bit around in Soho, Manhattan, all that stuff. Because, well, I used to take this around with me to Apple stores and sit down for their, you know, their theater training and whatever. Like, because they had these little seminars, I guess you could call them, where they would just talk about things like the Apple TV and editing photos using iPhoto. Like, this was the early days of Apple in a way. I mean, yeah, Apple started way back in, what, 1976. Arguably, the most exciting years of Apple is when Steve Jobs came back, and then, you know, we got the iMac G3. The iMac G4 blew my mind. And yes, I still have an iMac G4. It's upstairs in the attic. It's not in the best shape. The bezel fell off years ago, and I've been meaning to actually get it fixed properly. I mean, it's not a priority, but hey, I'm just so honored to have that along with an iMac G3. Yes, I have an iMac G3 as well. That's also upstairs. I have a Power Mac, and of course, in addition to everything else that I've talked about over the years, my Mac Pro. That thing was amazing for its day. Actually, I have two Mac Pros, because I also have a 2013 Mac Pro upstairs, basically just running my eBay setup. But anyway, today's video is not about that, guys. Today's video is about this behemoth of a beauty. And actually, we are going to move it over to that desk, because check it out. We now have power right back there. I don't know where I'm looking. Just, guys, come here. Oh my God, this thing is heavy. I did not anticipate it to be that heavy because I'm just so used to my MacBook Pro, which I absolutely love, by the way. Like, guys, a 2021 MacBook Pro is arguably just as important to me as my PowerBook G4 is, because that thing continues to run my life. All right, we are going to boot this for the first time in I don't know how long. Now, I did get this in 2004. I've made that clear. 9/21/04. That's why 9/21 is one of my favorite numbers. And fun fact, I actually got this from CompUSA. My dad ended up picking it up for me. Obviously, I paid for it with a credit card. I don't know that kind of money back then. You know, I was just a broke college student working as a busboy. Yeah, I mean, I got my first computer from CompUSA. It wasn't even from an Apple store. Now, I wish it was from an Apple store, but I mean, in my opinion, that kind of makes my first Apple experience, first Mac experience, a little more unique than your typical person. As most people just go to the Apple store or just buy them online. This is a very, very old power cord. I'm assuming it's going to work. So let's see. Let's pan the camera down. We should get a green light. This is before we had magnets for charging. Back in my day, we didn't have magnets. All right, we should get a green light. Oh, I'm sorry, not green, but orange, because it's gonna try to charge. Uh-oh. Did you see that? I think the contact... There might be something wrong with the contact. Oh, that's right. This actually cracked a while ago. I forgot about that. So basically, if I manage to get this to stay on, I can't move it. Yeah, it's gotta stay exactly still. Because look, if I try to boot it... Yeah, it's not gonna boot. Oh, never mind. Don't touch a thing. Wait, I'm getting that dreaded Finder icon. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. So this is the best I can do in regards to angles. Obviously, I'm not going to attempt to screen capture to this or anything. But I'll look over the I/O with you guys. No, I won't. I don't want to mess with this. But you know what? I'm going to link this exact model right below. Not on Amazon, of course, but I think everymac.com or abouteverymac.com or something like that. There's a website that basically details every single Macintosh computer ever released. Okay, so first of all, look at the size of this trackpad. This thing is so tiny. Guys, I'm telling you, one of the best things, oh my God. It's working. It's working. One of the best things Apple has ever done was the Force Touch trackpad. Trust me, that completely changed the way I use a trackpad because you don't have to worry about, actually hitting a button. You just click on the trackpad. So here we go, guys. It's working. Let's see what exact OS we're running. It looks like, I want to say, this isn't, wait, Snow Leopard? macOS 10.5. Oh wait, is this Leopard? 10.3 was Panther, 4 was Tiger. I think this is Leopard. I don't want to get that wrong. Let me check my iPhone, which ironically is so much faster than this is. OS 10. I just want to be sure when this came out. 10.5.8. It is Leopard because my first OS 10 was 10.3 Panther. Then 10.4 Tiger was a massive upgrade. And 10.5 was Leopard, then Snow Leopard. Okay, cool. So 10.5.8 was released on August 9th, 2009. But if you look closely, it's a 1.5 gigahertz PowerPC G4. And, are you ready for this? This camera is awful. I cannot recommend the Osmo. It's just beyond stupid. But it's incredible at the same time. Think about it. I hate so much about this camera, but I love so much at the same time. Anyway, 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. We have come a long way, guys. A very, very long way. All right, here we go. So let's see how this performs. Now, obviously, I'm not going to try to export any videos or anything, but it's just cool to explore this. So this is a video project that I was doing for a client. I don't know why it's just sitting on the desktop like that. That's not like me. Oh, guys, I literally named the hard drive icon Leopard. So there you go. So let's just put this over here. Oh, wow. Did I have freeform on? Yeah, I didn't lock the icon placement. So the battery's at 2%. I just want to see if it says anything. So 2 hours and 47 minutes until full. So I have it on custom right now because it's on a power adapter. But let's see my dock here. Let's actually enlarge this. So we have Finder, Apple Mail, iCal, Safari, Firefox. Interestingly enough, wait, is Chrome not here? I didn't have Chrome on here. That's kind of weird. Huh. Unless Chrome, I don't know. I just feel like I would have had Chrome on here. iTunes, God, I love that icon. iPhoto, Kismac, I think, what was that? Open source and free Wi-Fi scanner and security program that helps you detect hidden SSIDs. Look at me, the little hacker. System preferences, iDVD. Hello, because we have a DVD drive over here. It's so cool. So cool. GarageBand. I don't know why that's in my dock. And iWeb. Oh my god. I forgot about iWeb. Come here, come here. Guys, we got to get up close and personal. All right? Dude, I forgot about iWeb. So, no thanks. I just want to see if I can find a website that I made, because I have always been into web design. Yo, this is taking me back. So, cancel for this. Oh, no, so there was nothing to say. At least I don't think there was. Maybe I'll find it later on. So, cool. So, there's my dock. Let's go to Safari. Actually, let's connect to Wi-Fi first. DeFranco Media. This is crazy, and I can hear my hard drive constantly reading. This should lag quite a bit because Apple.com is quite media rich these days. And guys, we're talking back in 2004 through 2009. Like, it wasn't equipped back then to handle these media rich websites that we're so spoiled by today. Oh, but dude, check out my bar up here, my bookmarks bar. I mean, YouTube, Twitter, blogs. What did I have saved here? Mashable, Pro Blogger. Wow, dude, I used to read a lot of blogs. And right here's my personal websites. Oh, which was Google Analytics. So this would have been, yeah, WordPress, WP-admin, Facebook, My Likes, Tech Social. Remember Tech Social, guys? Forum Bytes, remember that? Dig, Apple, Sales. Dude, that's so funny. No, wait, never mind. I don't use the term sales anymore for my bookmarks bar. I use earnings. Earnings is what I use to check my earnings for, like, Patreon, YouTube, all that stuff. MRF, which is Macrumors Forums, Squarespace Forums, iPhone Dev Center, Whois, and FH1A. So for some reason, this is not connecting. I mean, it's connecting to my Wi-Fi. You can see it's connected. We got full bars. But Safari, for whatever reason, is not loading anything. Maybe a simple restart will help. Sorry, this video might be kind of boring, guys. I'm just kind of going down memory lane with you. Anyway, we don't need to go to websites. Meaning, I'm more interested in seeing my actual files. 7:07 p.m., which is obviously wrong. So let's see. We actually can see my... Okay, no. This is wrong. This is definitely wrong because this is offline. But my 2013 Mac Pro, my other Mac Pro connection failed, and Linksys, interestingly enough. And let me see, that's right, we don't have opposite scrolling, do we, for the trackpad, I mean. All images. This is, okay, now let's just go here. That's like a smart folder. So let me go to downloads. Okay, so right here, password list, Firefox. When did I download this? Firefox disk image, October 27th, 2010. Dude, that's that's about, well, almost 16 years ago. That's insane. Oh, PowerBook G4, welcome back, baby, welcome back. But honestly, don't get used to being back, because you're going to go right back on the shelf. All right, let's go to movies. What did I have saved here? Nothing? I find that surprising. Maybe go to pictures. There's got to be something on here. iChat, icons. Oh my god, remember iChat? Please tell me it's on here. You're telling me iChat's not on here. Or wait, did they call it messages back then? I don't think they did. No. Why is iChat not on here? That's kind of weird. There it is. Okay. For some reason my Spotlight just isn't indexing. Dude, the sounds were so good. So let me see. Oh, the volume button's over here. Speakers still work just fine. Welcome to iChat. Oh, see, I can't do this. AIM account, Jabber, Mobile Me, Mac.com. I actually do have a Mac.com email. That's actually what I use all the time. Hi, Shiloh. Okay, I'm not gonna guess my password right now. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to use iChat. I was hoping to see some kind of like iChat message history. So let's see what else we have here. For some reason, I can't dual finger scroll on the trackpad. I don't know if that was even a thing back then on Macs. Time Machine, GarageBand. Okay, so I guess to see my actual stuff, we're gonna have to open up iPhoto. There's got to be something in here, right? I find it very surprising that I can't find a single video file, no like real images or stuff like that. Do you want to connect your digital camera? Man, a sign of the times. That is crazy. Did I format this hard drive, or I don't know, or did I just move everything to an external hard drive? That's the only thing I can think of. Not even the trash has anything in there. That is surprising. But keep in mind, what size was this drive? 1976. That's not right, obviously. Oh, you know what? I think it's an 80 gigabyte hard drive. I could be wrong. Eventually, it'll show up. But fun fact, my original hard drive one here actually failed. I had a 4200 RPM hard drive. I believe it was 4200, which is so slow, so freaking slow. Eventually, it died, and I installed myself a 7200 RPM hard drive, and it dramatically changed the way, I use my Mac. It was just so much faster, so much faster. Plus, this is before the days of like SSDs becoming common. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to... Okay, hold on. Maybe iTunes. Come on, baby. Give me something in iTunes. Hard drive is spinning. Agree. Just makes you think of that South Park episode. This isn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be, but hey, you know what? If anything, welcome to iTunes. Huh. Something's going on. Like, something is going on. God, I miss this aqua look. Yeah, dude, my playlists aren't even here. Unless maybe something's not reading right on my hard drive, which I find hard to believe. Yeah, dude, I've got nothing on here. And I know for a fact I used my PowerBook G4 for TV shows and everything. I used to use it all the time because back then, if you could download a TV show on iTunes, it was a big deal. For some reason, the web browser is not even working. I cannot type from this side. By the way, this keyboard does not feel the greatest by today's standards. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be very limited on what I can show you guys. I'm very sorry. Like this is out of my control. But if anything, it was just fun to see my dock. It was fun to see my bookmarks bar. It was fun to see what date things were modified. So, for example, this video file for a client, last time I worked on it was November 9th, 2010. And that one file alone is 11.32 gigabytes. Wait, you know what? It just clicked. I think this might be a 120 gigabyte hard drive, I want to say. Which is still very, very tiny by today's standards. I have more storage on my iPhone Air. Okay, so for some reason, it's not indexing correctly. It's not showing me the capacity. So let me at least try Firefox and see if we can access the internet with this. Because for some reason, Safari is not working, and I don't know why. I'm not sure why, because we are definitely connected. Do not import anything. This is not going as planned, guys. It's not going as planned, but it's still fun. I mean, hey, if anything, if you guys want me to boot up any other Macs, let me know. I'm killing time until Firefox boots up. For some reason, it doesn't want to boot up. Okay, is Firefox not going to load at all? Yeah, there's something going on. There's definitely something going on. The fact that I can't access my photos, I can't even access the internet. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Oh, hold on. Firefox is trying. Firefox is doing its thing. Hold on, hold on. Let's try google.com. Let's close this tab. Okay, move this over. And let me test the animation to see how smooth it is. Yeah, not bad. And fun fact, unfortunately, I don't think you can do this today unless Apple changed the shortcut. Holding down Shift will actually slow down the animations. Check this out. This is so cool. Look at that. That is so sweet. I was always fascinated by that. And you can do it for the opposite animation. Look at that. It's very unnecessary, but it's just a cool effect to show off your Mac. Yeah, we are not going to be able to get this loading for some reason. That's a shame. That's a shame. Not that it matters. It's not like I'm really going to be using this much after today. I'm just literally booting this for a video. But I will say, the battery is up to 28% and it says 31 minutes to full. There is no way that's correct. There is absolutely no way that is right. But fun fact, check it out. Oh, that hinge takes a little while to close. If you look on the bottom, there's a battery test button right here. So you can see right there, it's blinking once because that means it's charging and it's incredibly low. But yeah, this is an excellent way to test your battery life. So if it's full, obviously you'll get all 5. Oh, look at that. Now we're on 2. That is really cool. And what's even cooler is this is back when Apple actually allowed you to swap your batteries yourself. So these 2 little switches back here, if I slide them at the same time, the battery actually pops out and I can pop in my own battery, which is really cool. And that's just something you cannot do today. Which is whatever. I don't really care. I don't whine about that like other people do. It's not a big deal. You just plug it in. Who cares? But yeah, guys, there you go. There is my PowerBook G4 from 2004. Again, I bought it on September 21st, 2004. The computer that changed my life. This video did not go nearly as smoothly as I wanted it to. But then again, we're working with a computer from, again, did I mention it? 2004. Guys, respectfully, some of you weren't even born yet. So I'm so proud to call myself an Apple fan since 2004. And keep in mind, technically my first Apple product was the 3rd generation iPod. So with that said, would you guys like me to boot up any other Apple hardware? I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, like a Mac or whatever. Wait. It's asking me to join Wi-Fi. Oh, it's because I closed it and put it to sleep. That's interesting. It didn't automatically rejoin. Although, who knows? Maybe sleeping the computer and waking it back up kind of kicked its butt into gear. I'm not sure. I'm trying to load apple.com. It's not working. But anyway, guys, if you want me to boot up anything else, whether it's a Mac, an iPod, or whatever, or even an old iPhone, let me know. Like, guys, the OG iPhone, that I know for a fact works great. It's loaded with photos, like loaded with old photos. So I think that could be a lot of fun. It would be a little difficult for me to make as I would have to get the camera so close. But hey, I'm down. Let me know. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Shout out to my fellow Apple fans. I mean, guys, come on. The fact that this is still working in 2004, I think says a lot. Now, of course, the internet's not working and I can't find any of my data. Honestly, guys, the whole data thing might be on me. Who knows what I did back in 2010? I mean, apparently that's the last time I actually used this computer for real work. So back then, I may have just moved everything to a hard drive and then onto my newer computer, which was my Mac Pro at the time. But I don't know. Who knows? Guys, who knows why I do anything? Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.